Yo, Bieber beat fam, get ready because we are diving headfirst into the hottest news dropping today. First up, we've got incredible athletic achievements lighting up the scoreboard, with standout performances from athletes like Mason Drake and many more. You do not want to miss this. Then, we're heading over to the music charts because Drake is making history, becoming the first artist to shatter the 120 billion Spotify streams mark. This is a monumental moment in music history, and we've got all the details. And speaking of Drake, we're also looking at collegiate sports, where the Drake University softball program is adding some serious talent with a new in-state commit. Get ready to meet the next big thing on the diamond. Finally, we're diving deep into the world of hip-hop as AAP Rocky shares his candid thoughts on the Drake and Kendrick Lamar beef, calling it healthy for hip-hop, and even touching on Drake's lawsuit against UMG. You do not want to miss this. Hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and let's get into it. Local athletes dominate the field. This past week in high school sports has been an absolute showcase of talent, with athletes across multiple schools delivering incredible performances. Leading the charge is Mason Drake from Good Hope, who has been named the Times Athlete of the Week. Drake was on fire last Friday, racking up 133 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns on just 17 carries. But he didn't stop there. He also snagged 2 touchdown passes and made a significant impact on defense with 5 tackles and a quarterback pressure, crucial in the Raiders' dominant 34-6 victory over Cordova. This award, sponsored by Mitch Smith Chevrolet, highlights outstanding local athletes, and Drake's all-around performance certainly earned him this recognition. Beyond Drake, the stats keep rolling in. Elijah Roberts and Zane Smith from Addison both had explosive games with multiple touchdowns and significant yardage. The Addison girls volleyball team also saw stellar contributions from Anna Bate-Powell, Allie Ruth Powell, and Ava Bartlett, who dominated with assists, digs, kills, aces, and blocks. For Cold Springs, Eli Voce, Casson Alexander, Aiden Black, Cooper Johnson, Hagen Ellis, Alabama Light, Miranda Dykes, and Kelsey Wilson all put up impressive numbers across football and volleyball. Fairview's Jake Harper and Jay Stevens were offensive powerhouses, while Rex Chandler and Colt Redding also contributed significantly. Good Hope's Parker Johnson and Kane Anderson had big nights on offense and defense, respectively, with Isabella Guzman, Campbell Cock, and Maggie O'Neill shining in volleyball. Holly Pond's Boston Gibbs and Vinemont's Gabriel Herrera, Yajin Patino, Addison Holcomb, Natalie Fole, and Reagan Robinson also delivered top-tier performances across football and volleyball. This wave of talent shows the incredible spirit and dedication of athletes in our local community. Don't go anywhere, because the music world just saw a seismic shift that will blow your mind. Next, we're talking about a music mogul who's just set an unbreakable record on Spotify. Drake shatters Spotify streaming milestone. Talk about legendary status. Drake has officially become the first artist in history to surpass an astonishing 120 billion streams on Spotify. This monumental achievement, confirmed by chart data, solidifies his position as the undisputed king of streaming. To put this into perspective, he's extended his lead over other global superstars on the platform. Taylor Swift currently holds the second spot with just over 110 billion streams, while Bad Bunny is the only other artist to break the 100 billion mark. The Weeknd, Justin Bieber, and Ed Sheeran follow behind with impressive, yet significantly lower, stream counts. Drake's most streamed solo track on Spotify is One Dance, boasting over 3.7 billion plays, followed by chart toppers like God's Plan and Hotline Bling. This record-breaking feat comes amidst other interesting headlines, including claims by a cryptocurrency livestreamer team that they played unreleased Drake and Future tracks, generating significant creator fees and a massive market cap for their meme coin. Drake himself even weighed in on the situation, questioning the streamer's identity during a live stream with Adin Ross. While Spotify hasn't announced official plans to commemorate the milestone, it's undeniable that Drake's impact on music consumption is unparalleled. But the hits keep coming, and this next story is all about building for the future. Get ready to meet the newest Bulldog on the Drake University softball roster. Drake softball lands top in-state talent, The Drake University softball program is on a serious roll, not just on the field but in recruiting as well. Following the commitment of Samantha Grip from Indianola, the Bulldogs have now secured another significant in-state talent, Camden Starr from Ankeny. Starr, a standout shortstop with the ability to also play catcher for Ankeny Centennial High School, announced her verbal commitment to Drake University, expressing her excitement about becoming a Bulldog. This commitment marks a dream come true for Starr, who has been playing softball since she was 4 years old and has already achieved a state championship title with her high school team. In her recent summer season, Starr showcased her skills with an impressive .368 batting average, 18 RBIs, and 34 hits, alongside a strong .911 fielding percentage. She was a key player in the Jaguars' successful season, which saw them reach the state tournament with a 30-10 record. Starr will be joining fellow Drake commit Mady Ott on the team, adding even more depth and talent to the Bulldogs roster as they look to dominate in the upcoming seasons. This is a huge win for Drake University, bringing in a talented local player with championship experience. And what's a sports update without a little controversy and commentary from the biggest names? We're heading into the world of hip-hop, where a major artist is sharing his take on one of the biggest rap battles in recent memory. A$AP Rocky weighs in on hip-hop's biggest beef. It's been over a year since the explosive lyrical battle between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, and the echoes are still being felt throughout the music industry. Now, A$AP Rocky is stepping into the conversation, offering his perspective on the highly publicized feud. In a recent interview with Elle, Rocky stated that he believes the healthy for hip-hop, and that the intense back-and-forth, which produced Grammy-winning tracks like Lamar's Not Like Us, ultimately served the genre. However, Rocky also expressed his disapproval of the legal entanglements that followed, specifically calling out Drake's lawsuit against his own label, Universal Music Group, UMG. Drake's lawsuit alleged that UMG had devalued his brand amidst the tensions and sought to turn over contract details with Lamar. UMG's chairman and CEO, Lucian Grange, has vehemently denied these claims, labeling Drake's allegations as farcical and groundless. Rocky, who himself featured on a track rumored to be aimed at Drake, emphasized that his own involvement was limited because the core of the battle was between Kendrick and Drake, not a wider conflict. He finds the current legal situation unfortunate, questioning its place within the culture of hip-hop. This commentary from A$AP Rocky adds another layer to the ongoing discussion surrounding one of the most significant cultural moments in recent rap history. And that's a wrap on today's hottest news. Stay tuned for our lightning round recap, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Alright, Bieber Beat fam, that was a whirlwind of incredible news. We saw Mason Drake dominate on the field and earn Athlete of the Week. Drake hit an unbelievable 120 billion Spotify streams. The Drake University softball team landed a huge commit in Camden Starr, and A$AP Rocky shared his thoughts on the Drake versus Kendrick Lamar beef. What a show! Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the Bieber Beat for all your daily updates, ring that notification bell so you never miss a moment, and drop a comment below telling us what you thought of today's headlines. You can also follow us on all our socials for even more exclusive content. We'll see you tomorrow.